Hey everyone, welcome to another video by Singularity Computers. At last, by popular request, I have for you some Battlefield 3 gameplay. This was a game of Gunmaster on Ziba Tower, and it's actually 32 player, so plenty of action. This is running on my personal primary system, Singularity Beast II at 5760 by 1080 on NVIDIA Surround. Now, I don't actually have the settings maxed out. Even my Tri-SLI GTX 580s can't run this game at this resolution maxed out. I'm actually going to do another Battlefield 3 video coming up soon where I talk more about performance. Now, this is something I've been meaning to do for a long time because I have a number of things that I want to talk about. One of them is what happened to the Singularity Computers Battlefield 3 server. I also want to talk a bit about my history with Battlefield games, and also my opinion on the way they are going about things with all of the DLC for Battlefield 3. Now, I've been a big fan of Battlefield games for a long time. I played a lot of Battlefield 1942 and also the mod Desert Combat. I probably played more of Desert Combat than I have ever played of any other game. I absolutely love that game. I also played a bit of the Road to Rome expansion pack. And then there was Battlefield 2, which I didn't play so much of. Then Bad Company 2 and Bad Company 2 Vietnam. I played an incredible amount of those games. I would say almost as much time as I put into Desert Combat. And I would have to say that Bad Company 2 is my favorite Battlefield game of all time. So I have a big history with Battlefield games and I love them. And because of this, I was extremely excited about the release of Battlefield 3 and I decided to run my own Battlefield 3 server. So for about 4 months, I think it was in the end, I had a Singularity Computers 64-player Battlefield 3 server for my subscribers. Now, the problem was, back then, I didn't have anywhere near as many subscribers as I have now. My channel has grown extremely fast. I can't actually remember how many subscribers I had back then. There were some, amazingly faithful subscribers who would jump on the server and invite me to come and play. People really tried to get it started, but to have a good game of 64-player Conquest Large, you really need at least 30 people, and there just wasn't enough people to, to continue running the server. And in the end, after about 4 months, there was nowhere near as many people playing the game, and there was just nobody on the server anymore. So because of that, I decided that it really wasn't worth running the server anymore, and I cancelled the server. So that is what happened to the Singularity Computers Battlefield 3 server. Now, I certainly don't regret it. I really enjoyed it, the small time that I did play on the server. It's something that I'll definitely do again in the future, as long as the demand is there. Okay, now for my opinion on the way they are going about things with all of the DLC for Battlefield 3. I know there's a lot of people out there that are frustrated about it. People are thinking that Battlefield is going in the footsteps of COD. And also, people are thinking that EA is kind of forcing DICE into doing things because all they care about is money. Now, I think there might be some truth in some parts of this, but it is my job to be objective. So, when it comes to DLC, it's becoming an industry standard. It's just the way things are going, and we just have to get used to the change. Now, the problem is, though, when they bring out DLC when the game is not polished. I think that they should only bring out DLC when the original game is polished, it's patched, and it's been properly finished. We have a playable game that's not full of problems. And the thing is, over and over again, we're seeing that the game is not getting the support it needs, it's not being patched, yet we're having to pay for more content. And it's happened with Battlefield 3 to a certain extent. I have personally, come across countless problems that I've been waiting for them to get fixed for a long time. I don't mind if there's problems upon release of a game, okay? As long as they get stuck in and get them fixed within a short time. I'm talking 2 weeks, 1 month maximum. So I know there's been a lot of frustration with the problems that Battlefield 3 has had since release, but at this point it is fairly polished. So it's good to see, but it has been out for a long time now. So for me, that is the biggest problem with DLC. It splits up the team. You know, just imagine if the entire team at DICE worked on polishing Battlefield 3, listening to the community. It would only take a month to get the game perfect. But no, the team is split up, working on DLC, working on other things, and I think that's where the main problem lies. The other side of the story is, you know, I'm happy to see good DLC. I don't mind paying for good content, and it's great to see ongoing content for games. It can really keep a game alive for a lot longer, which is awesome. You know, for big fans of the game, it's always great to see new content. Now, I wasn't actually that excited about the Close Quarters DLC because I am much more into traditional Battlefield. Big maps, lots of players, vehicles everywhere. And when I, heard that they were releasing a DLC with small maps, I thought, no way, that's definitely not for me. But I have a big history with Counter-Strike also. I've played Counter-Strike right through since the original version 1 through till Counter-Strike Source. And, I was in clans, I was playing competitively at one point. Love the game, and I used to play a lot of gun game just as practice. So I was happy when I heard that they were going to release Gunmaster in Battlefield 3. And actually, so far, all I've played of the Close Quarters DLC is Gunmaster, nothing else. And I've really been enjoying it. It's great to just jump in and have a quick game because I don't have a lot of time for gaming because I'm very busy. It's also very fast-paced and full of action. Playing Conquest can get a little bit slow sometimes, walking around the map. Also, if you're playing on your own, if you're playing Conquest, it's definitely a lot better playing with mates. Playing on your own is not so fun. So this can be good for playing on your own. Also, it is great practice, getting better with all of the different guns. I have definitely seen an improvement in my gameplay because of playing Gunmaster. Okay, you can see I'm onto the knife here. And this last knife kill was just awesome. Bit of a fluke actually. That was a fairly good game for me. I just raced through the last of those guns. Okay, I know I keep saying this every time I upload gameplay videos, but gameplay is definitely something that I would like to upload more of. I am making some changes with my channel currently, so you will be seeing more gameplay in the future. And I must say, when it comes to DLC, I am definitely looking forward to Armored Kill. That is going to be some amazing DLC. Those maps just look incredible. Check out the link in the video description for the latest Armored Kill trailer. That sums up this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and favorite if you want to see more.